Finally, what it do, baby? In this hole. In this hole. I don't even know, like, to be honest, I just kind of want to freestyle. I don't think we need to do an introduction, nigga. Just kind of, I mean, we have our topics and kind of just, I'm just ready to get it in, honestly. I've been impatient this whole time. I just want to talk about what the fuck we got to talk about. You eating turkey bacon?
Yeah, man, I don't fuck with swine, my brother.
Why?
It makes me sick.
Oh,
yeah.
That's for the reason though. It's not for any other reason besides it makes you sick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what other reason could it be?
I don't know, cause people every time I hear somebody say they don't eat pork, it's because
religion?
I guess they're not only religion, but I guess because they consider pigs to be like the lowest form of, like, you know, I guess animals and like the shit that they eat. But it's like, to me, nigga, you don't know what else they put in the other meat that we eat. You know what I mean?
Taking 100% of the shit in the grocery store is processed.
Yeah, like the cows, I feel like they eat trash shit too. It might be better than what the pigs eat, but that shit is still trash, and you don't know what else they're adding into it after the fact.
Hormones.
Especially with that damn chicken, nigga, because the chicken that they sell in stores is definitely not normal chicken. That shit is definitely pumped, because ain't no chicken
be thick.
Ain't no chicken breast that goddamn big, nigga. Chicken breast bigger than my thigh, nigga. For real.
Nigga, fucking.
The only good benefit about it though is like them being that big is you could kind of cut it down and make more out of it. You know, you can kind of get more out of it, but it's just like, goddamn. And I'm really anal about my chicken, because like when I go to like Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop and shit like that, if a drumstick, the little drumsticks, if they're like too big, I can't eat it. If they're too big and if they're too small, they got to be like a normal size drumstick, or I can't fuck with it. I'm just like picky about my chicken.
Yes, I am with boneless wings too. I cannot fuck with boneless wings.
Really?
Because it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like something with it. It just seems off every time I eat it. I mean, in all honesty, I would still eat a boneless wing depending on where I'm at. Like, last time I had a boneless wing, I was at Applebee's. And they were fucking bomb.
Oh, nigga, speaking of Applebee's, I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying. They got unlimited appetizers right now.
For how much?
Nigga, who the fuck cares? It can't be that much.
No,
nigga.
well, I'm just...
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, damn, well, if it's... Okay. I don't know the price. I could check right now.
It's probably gonna be like $12, right?
It's probably dumb cheap, man.
Because Applebee's, regardless, like, they always be having like a good deal on appetizers. Like last time, I think that's what I mostly ate was appetizers. Because I was like, there's a lot of food.
And you know what, man, a tight spot. Like last month, I think it was, Dave & Buster's had this deal that was going on for, I think it was it 20 a person? It was something reasonable, but basically what it was, you pay this fee or this price. I think let's just say $20. For $20, you could get unlimited wings and unlimited games.
Unlimited games.
But here's the catch with the games. The games, it was selected, so it was selective. So basically, each game has like a color, like it'll be like blue or green or yellow. And so the catch is you could only it was unlimited games, but you can only play like the games that were green, that had the green light, which were like, it wasn't a lot, but it was still a good amount to choose from, and we still had fun. Like I had a good ass time, dude. It was cool, and we had unlimited wings, and we probably had like 6 orders of wings, nigga, boneless and bone in too. So I mean, it was a good deal. I wish they would bring it back.
Did they have the basketball one?
Yeah, the basketball.
That's the only one I care about.
The basketball one was part of the unlimited. It was funny too, because like we were playing a game. We were playing one of those shooter games, and like those arcade games, I don't even know if they're set up for you to be able to beat. But since the game was unlimited, nigga, we literally kept swiping until we beat the game, bro. Literally, we probably took us like 30 tries though. Because we kept dying. Like that game, that's why I was saying I think the games are like rigged for you not to like really win normally.
What was it, like Land of the Dead or Time
Crisis? It was an alien game. It was like the Alien Predator game or some shit like that. I don't know.
No, that one is hard. The one that got the machine gun?
Yeah. That shit is fucking hard. You die in like 5 seconds. Like literally when you swipe the card, your lifespan is probably like 5 minutes. If that. You might make it past 5 minutes.
And then until them little slugs come out and shit.
Yeah, man. They just make it impossible, but that was also a good place to eat. But yeah, since you brought up Applebee's, I wanted to throw it out there that they had the unlimited appetizers. I don't know are they good? The appetizers?
Honestly, I only got the boneless wings.
Oh, okay.
They were fire.
Because I just recently went to Fridays, and their food is disgusting, bro.
I always hear bad things about TGI's.
It's horrible, which is crazy because I remember, and it might be because I was a kid, but when I was a kid, and I used to love to go to Fridays, bro. I felt like back when we were growing up, like early 2000s, going to Fridays, nigga, like their food was cracking.
Man, that was a while ago.
I'm saying,
years,
do you remember? Like, do you remember going there around that time?
Honestly, the last time I remember going to TGI's was like maybe like 2008.
So how old were you?
Shit, how old was I?
You were, well, take
17?
10 years off of how old you are now. How old are you? 26. So you're 15 or 17?
17 probably.
17.
Damn.
I felt dumb. I can't do math right now.
Hey, that's why I was like, man, I had a formula and shit in front of my face. Like, man, what the hell?
No, you were 15. 15.
Damn.
So no, I'm talking even before 15. I'm talking like I was probably like 9, 10 or something like that when Fridays used to crack. And then, man, like their food is just like, I don't even know how you can formulate all that food and just have no flavor, no tasting for it to be that nasty. Like the mozzarella sticks, you know how when you bite into the mozzarella sticks, you're supposed to bite into it and like it be stringy, nigga. Yeah. It was like clumps of cheese, nigga, that wasn't even like melted all the way.
They ain't got no real Italians working in there.
Something, I don't know. Fridays, y'all need to step it up, man. Y'all need to hire a fucking chef.
Get y'all shit together, TGI's.
Yeah, to revamp your damn menu or something, nigga. That shit is horrible.
Or y'all got to change your name to Hell Nah, it's Fridays.
For real, nigga. I was very disappointed. I definitely won't be going back unless they do something. You know what? Actually, before then, the last time I went to TGI Fridays, they were having like the same thing at as Applebee's was with the unlimited appetizers, and that was good.
That's probably what got them like so high up as far as like the main restaurants.
I guess so. And then I don't know what happened from that point till now because the quality of the food dropped like 1,000 points.
It's probably because like the whole like all the gluten-free bullshit and
nigga,
they want to make sure they don't get no lawsuits.
I don't know, but they need to step it up. I don't think they're gonna be around too much longer.
Everybody's going to Golden Corral.
Hey, you fuck with that place?
Golden Corral is dope.
Nigga, I hate Golden Corral.
You hate Golden Corral? Why?
Golden Corral is for old people, nigga. And that shit smells like cafeteria. No, not that it smells like cafeteria, but it has like a cafeteria vibe to me. Or maybe it's the one I went to.
Which one you go to? That one in Eastville?
I've only been to Eastville.
Not Eastville.
Victorville?
They have one out here in Eastville. Well, you know, over there.
What? No, they don't.
Like, kind of like low-key by where you used to live at. Over there off a river and shit. If you go all the way, like, going towards, like, Chino Hills and all that.
Yeah, that's Chino, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of like in that area, you got, like, if you go right, it'll be Eastville. If you go here, it'll be, the hell? Oh, thank you.
I know what you're talking about, nigga. That's Chino.
No, but it's like borderline. No, the camera's right there. No, I'm still drinking it.
I'm okay. Thank you. That's just personally me. I've only been there one time, so maybe I need to give them another chance. But the first time I went there, bro, it was just I don't even want to say the food was bad. It was just the vibe, bro. It was like a even worse hometown buffet. But
what? I used to love Hometown, but I feel like Golden Corral kind of like beat Hometown.
A lot of people say that. Like a lot of people would agree with you, but I just don't feel that way.
Golden Corral do be having like mostly like old folks and like
super like
kids
old ass like no offense like disabled looking motherfuckers, bro. Like mutants, basically like niggas from the Fallout
like
game.
Stay home.
The niggas from the Fallout game be there.
Like does your nurse know you gone?
Yeah, shit like that. And I just haven't been back since. I don't, and there's not one that's close enough for me to go to want to try again. Like the one in Chino is probably like the closest one to us.
It is not that far. It's right there. Like it's like I'd say 5 minutes before you get to Main Street. 10 minutes before you get to like Main Street off a river.
I believe you, but
because I would take
too far
Carbon Canyon Road, and I would see that right before I get into Corona.
Yeah,
it's cool. The last time I went, I was high.
So see, okay, that don't count.
No,
nigga.
but
if I went high, yeah, that's just gonna be fired, nigga.
But I went often though with where my girl's family. They like to go to Golden Corral or Lucille's. You fuck with Lucille's?
Duh, nigga. But how you gonna talk about Golden Corral and talk about Lucille's? Like,
I don't know. I feel
of course.
I feel like because Lucille's don't have that much to offer as Golden Corral.
They don't. I haven't been there in a
Lucille's is fire.
Compared to Golden Corral, of course they don't because Golden Corral's a buffet and Lucille's is an actual restaurant. Yeah. I haven't been there in a long time.
Lucille's or Golden?
No, Lucille's. Well, both, but Lucille's.
They got one right there
specifically.
Too.
Oh yeah, in Ontario.
They got one right. They got one right there off of by where the Golden Corral is too, off of before you get to River Road. I think it is technically on River Road.
Isn't the one in Ontario closer though? The Lucille's in Ontario.
I guess it depends on what side of Corona you on.
Well, yeah, it's closer to me. I feel like than the one you're talking about.
Yeah, because you are. Nah, because you would have to go south, 15 south, to be able to get to that one in Ontario. This one is barely like around Main Street and all that.
I don't. To be honest, bro, I don't know because I don't feel like it's that close. I know the ones you're talking about. I know the Golden Crown and I know the Lucille's you're talking about.
They're fairly new.
I've been to both.
Yeah.
And I think the one in Ontario is a little bit closer, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't really care. And the only reason why I haven't been to Lucille's in a long time is because they're kind of pricey, bro. And then they're always crowded, and I don't like to wait. I'm impatient, especially when I'm hungry as fuck.
Man, it's been like that for everything lately. Everything like Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't even like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't either. Actually, I'm lying. I recently kind of, I don't want to say I crossed over, but I became more of a, I don't even want to say a fan. I started liking it a little more recently just because I feel like their boneless wings are good. That's the only place I eat boneless wings is Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't eat their traditional because they got those steroid wings that I was talking about.
Yeah, fucking big ass mutton chop wings and shit.
Exactly.
Fucking medieval wings and shit.
And, well, their service used to be a lot worse. I feel like it got better. Because that was like a national thing with the Buffalo Wild Wings. It didn't matter what Buffalo Wild Wings you went to, their service was trash. Like, you're waiting hours on hours to get served. Right? Am I right?
Yeah. Because motherfuckers be waiting, like, I don't know. Like, I get pissed. I know I don't work there, and I've never worked in a restaurant, but I'd be like, me as a customer, and I come in, and I see, like, hella tables, like, empty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like, y'all could just take one of the tables away. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and one other person. Just take the other table and put it to the side.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got to wait for people with 4 people or a group of 4 people to come by first. It's like, nigga, I'm hungry. I don't know when a 4-person family is going to come by. Like, shit, just give me the wings over here by the waiting area. Fuck it.
By the waiting area, you stupid, nigga. Well, they've recently stepped up their service like the last few times. I probably go there now maybe like once a month, I would say. Just because I like to drink and eat wings. That's kind of like one of the things I like to do.
And whatever games they got going on, I be wanting to like watch because they be having all the major like the main games on or fights or whatever.
And so recently their service has improved. I'll give them that, and I'm sure it's because it's been a complaint by many people because I know a lot of people say the same thing.
Yeah, they probably did a whole switch up with their whole crew.
Yeah, they're probably a lot harder on them, like, nigga, y'all make sure your service is good or you're getting cut or some bullshit like that.
Docking your pay.
Something like that, man, which is a good thing because, like, how is she going to get people motivated to actually give good service, you know what I mean? Besides the tips, I guess, that's supposed to be a motivator, but
because motherfuckers be hating their jobs and shit.
Yeah.
They be thinking about doing some fucked up shit before they even walk in and clock in.
For real. I should have told you to get your phone now so you can we can kind of agree on, like, what topics to talk about first.
Shit, just shoot. Just pick anyone.
What I want to talk about. All right, I want
to do the Adrian Broner thing. We kind of got to go in order with that.
What do you mean?
Based on just Adrian Broner himself, and then wait. Did you want to talk about the fight or no?
Well, actually, I was gonna let you get your little shit off with the Tory Lanez. Actually, I was looking at it. I'm like, I want to talk about Tory Lanez for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So basically, with Tory Lanez is I seen a tweet the other day of him claiming himself to be the best rapper alive, and basically him challenging any other rapper to basically step in the ring with him.
You know that, and that's been going on for a while. It's going. Remember when did you see when he was doing his whole thing between him and Jordan Lucas?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they had I think 3 tracks each.
Yeah,
3 tracks.
Tory Lanez won that, by the way. Yeah, he won that shit.
Nah,
I think so.
See.
Jordan Lane was in there until he did that last track on that ZZ beat, or what I say? Jordan Lucas. He was in there until he fucking exactly. He was in there until he did that last track on that ZZ beat, bro. That's what fucked him over.
That's because he used that. If Jordan Lucas didn't they use the infrared thing, the beat? No,
nigga.
They see if Jordan Lucas because a lot of people have this idea with Jordan Lucas. Automatically, there was half of the hip hop fans hate Jordan Lucas.
Really?
But that half,
I've never heard that.
That half, I'm telling you, because that half is kids. That half is like 16.
I've never heard that. I've
I've
only heard praise about Jordan Lucas, and I never really listened to Jordan Lucas music until this beef. So
For
I
real?
mean, yeah.
I got into him with the whole that video he did where because you know he's always doing perspective videos.
Oh yeah.
Like that video he did when it was like some little white dude moved in the neighborhood and he tried to get cool with him so he could use his Honda or some shit and he ended up killing the little white boy and taking his Honda so he can because he had to do some dirt for him to get for Joyner to get jumped into a gang to be put in a gang, so we had to do that shit and it showed different perspectives between the white dude and then Joyner. But that's the first time I ever listened to him.
Real quick, before I let you continue, I respect what he tries to do as far as his angle with his music, but I just feel like his shit is corny.
See,
I feel like his shit is very corny.
how though? I feel like people who wanna like put off this tough guy like
It's not about that because I mean, Cole and him don't do the same music, but Cole's all about consciousness, and he talks about the content Cole talks about, but he doesn't do it in a corny way. Like I could digest Cole shit, but Joyner Lucas, something about his shit, I don't know if it's his voice or something about it just comes off corny to me.
It's just I know what I be feeling like it is with people is just that J. Cole is automatically gonna get put on a higher pedestal because it's J. Cole and he's been in the game for a minute and he's never did no fuck shit, Joyner Lucas never did no fuck shit either, but it's hard for Joyner Lucas to get as high as anybody else because he would talk about the whole biracial thing, like he's biracial. The same thing that happened with Logic. Logic is actually a dope
I think
artist.
that might be why he's corny, because he's biracial. He got that little bit of white corniness in the nigga. I don't know,
But
I'm dead serious, bro. Like he's just kind of corny to me.
But you have to have like a actual valid reason.
And I'm trying to think why I
What
feel
makes
like
him corny?
he's corny. Is just
he doesn't try to like bang.
okay. I guess it to me it comes off a little bit forced. His shit comes off a little bit forced. It doesn't seem as like organic to me. It seems a little bit forced. Like he's trying a little bit too hard. And some of his music, like that "I Love" song, just
I didn't even.
It was just corny, bro. I don't know. I wish I could. I mean, I didn't know we were gonna talk about Lucas, and I could have like really sat and came up with some points of why to back up my point. But just off what I heard, it just comes off corny to me.
Yeah.
Like and I guess like the only point I could say right now that I could think of is because he it just seems like he tries a little bit too hard, and I'm not saying he's trying hard as far as like putting out an image in there, but he just tries too hard in his delivery. Like when he puts it out there, it just comes off hard to me. Yeah.
That's hard, man, because I know a lot of people, they'll have like this fixed opinion or this fixed like idea about an artist.
But I'm definitely down to go back to like listen to it again. I can always give somebody a second chance. I just haven't yet.
I've never listened to a full Joyner project though. If he has one, I don't know if he just does singles, which is kind of like a smart marketing way, just do singles and have him blow up before he does a full project.
Yeah.
But, it's like the same thing with Logic. So many fucking kids hate Logic because they're like, oh, he talks about being black and white.
I actually don't, but I don't feel the same way about Logic as I do with Joyner.
Yeah.
Logic is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a little corny to me too, but he's tolerable corny to me.
The only corny thing I've witnessed from Logic is when it was some song he had Wiz Khalifa in it, and he was talking about the I can get much higher. But at the end, when he was like, talking about, like, he was like, I smoke weed, if you didn't know. And then,
okay, I think now that I've been thinking about it, okay, this is what I mean. This is when I say corny, this is what I mean. So, I mean corny in the sense, you know how most white rappers are kind of corny sounding, right? They just don't sound right. They just don't sound right when they rap. They don't sound right when they rap. And I'm saying it's due to their whiteness. Like they don't have flavor or something.
Yeah, there's
something lacking there. That's what I mean. It just sounds a little bit funny when they rap. To me, Lucas and Logic sound kind of like the white kids trying to rap in a way. That's what I mean by corniness.
True.
That's
okay.
I mean.
I get
you get what I'm saying now?
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I mean.
I thought it was more like more so just like their content and how they're like
No, I'm definitely down for the content and their positivity. That's you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's the case. That's like Burner. Burner is like a Latin dude, I think, right?
Burner's Mexican.
He's Mexican. Okay, his voice just don't sound right, and it's been the same. Which is I can give him that. He's been consistent with his delivery, but it just seems like he doesn't sound like he's supposed to rap. Even like when I would listen to Early Easy E, he sounds super like they just gave him the paper like, here, nigga, say this shit.
Hey, real quick, we're not gonna dive into this shit. We'll talk it back. No. We could still talk about what we're talking about. I was gonna make a comment on Easy E, But what I'm about to say is we're gonna have to dive into a whole nother conversation that I don't want to go too deep in. But I was gonna say I think, and I guess anybody's defense who might disagree with me, I didn't really listen to Eazy-E that much, but from what I heard, Eazy-E is overrated, and now I'm gonna just leave it at that.
As far as like lyrical content,
his music in general, lyrical, all that, he's overrated. I'm sorry, I wouldn't put him up there with one of the greats. I'm just throwing that out.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people do that because he's dead.
They do, and I don't agree with that. But like I said, we don't really have to talk about it that much. We can talk about it, another time. But if you want to get back on the Tory Lanez shit, I want to hear your perspective. So, because I'm kind of passionate about this topic too. So.
Yeah. So with Tory Lanez, I'll agree he's a great artist. I honestly do not like his recent projects. I don't like the whole super high pitched Sway Lee type of shit he does. But I've seen clips of him when he was 14, when he was like, 17, whatever, and he was doing some actual, I don't know if it was off the top freestyles, because I honestly don't believe people do off the top freestyles anymore. Like maybe some East Coast rappers, or a very few like West Coast rappers, but I feel like Tory Lanez is a dope ass rapper. His singing, it's cool, I guess. I know he uses like fucking a shit ton of auto-tune. And
Tory Lanez can actually really sing though, for real. Minus the auto-tune.
I don't know. I've heard him live. And he's he's not that good. Yeah.
You went to a show?
Well, I heard him on like some recordings, like him being live. Because you can clearly hear the difference.
I think you gotta be there. I think Tory Lanez can actually sing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but continue.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but that makes him cool though, because I think there are some songs that he didn't use too much auto tune like he usually does, but it sounds cool. I just wouldn't put him up there like with fucking. I would honestly say Bryson Tiller has a better voice than Tory.
Yeah.
But then as far as like Tory Lanez rapping, it's tight. He's a tight rapper. But with the whole Jordan Lucas and Tory Lanez, like, or anybody that he was, well, I haven't seen any other tracks from other artists, just Joyner. But with Tory, he has a cool delivery. Sometimes he'll rap too fast, and I feel like he's not really putting bars out there. Like a lot of people like assume bars are just like he's just saying a bunch of shit, and it's like, no, he has to actually say some fucking lines, some hit lines, like shit that's like, ooh, niggas actually feel it. It's just Tory is just like he has that continuous delivery where he's able to just punchline after punchline, but the punchlines aren't even that strong. It's like, nigga, it's like fucking the Adrian Broner punchlines against Manny Pacquiao. It's not shit.
Yeah,
you're not really connecting as much, and it's a lot of people hype the shit up too much.
So basically, you don't agree with what he's saying about him being the best rapper alive.
Fuck no. And I'm not even gonna say he's better. I can't even like do the whole like, oh, he's not better than Kendrick and Cole, because there's a lot of artists he's not better than Joey Badass. Joey Badass is fucking dope. I mean, the whole Pro Era group is probably better than Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they actually have actual lines that hit. Tory Lanez just has like some basic shit. Like it's like, oh, like my Lambo is fresh out the cocoon with them butterfly doors type shit. It's like, okay. I mean, that's like a medium bar, but he has like small to medium bars. They're not really hitting that hard. But it's just that he's consistent. That's what makes him look like he's really on top of this shit, and he could be up there with the greats because he's super consistent. But it's like, I don't know. He says the same shit in every fucking diss track.
Yeah, to add on to the point about him saying the thing, I put him in the same cocoon as Meek Mill in the sense that they both rap the same on every song. So to me, Tory Lanez raps the same on every fucking song.
Yeah.
Well, recently at least. I don't know what happened to Tory. Like, I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but his music before he became mainstream was a lot better than it is now.
Hey, that happens to everybody.
But his did you hear his most recent album?
The one that has
or Do You Let Me Now?
Yeah, with all the
the puppets and shit.
Yeah, that's the last one I was listening to. He has some good songs, but shit, he had a lot of features. He had a lot of features on it. Because it was kind of balanced. I don't think it was too much. It wasn't too saturated with features, but it's just, man, it's hard because Tory Lanez is not. He's cool, but he's not like. A$AP Rocky's better than Tory Lanez.
I think old A$AP is better, not this new A$AP.
No, Testing A$AP is dope.
Who?
Testing A$AP, from the Testing album.
I don't listen to that. Is that this most recent album? Oh fuck no.
Testing Rocky is way better than.
Testing is the album that's grayed out with him all around it. Is that the album we're talking about?
Nah. No,
is it the album with Buckshots on it?
Yeah.
Fuck no, the album was horrible, nigga.
The album
The
may
only
not
s-
have been that good, but like his actual lyrical content, like when he's rapping, shit
Oh,
was
I
dope.
didn't see. I couldn't get into it because the shit was just trash.
Okay,
the
what
only
about
song?
Cozy
The
Tape,
only song I
Rocky?
like off that album you're talking about is Buckshots. That was the only song I
Yeah?
listened to. Buckshots was alright, but any other thing
Damn.
I don't like about it. Cozy Tape is cool too. ASAP just hasn't been ASAP to me since his first mixtape, the
Word.
one that got him on.
The purple. What is it? The one it was purple.
It
for
was.
sure.
It's weird because he has a. Okay, I might be getting this wrong, but he has a mixtape either called "Long Live ASAP," but
That's
he
the
also
album.
has a. But his album and his mixtape have the same title. It's like a word flipped around. So one of them might be "Long Live ASAP" and one is "Live Long ASAP" or some bullshit like that. His mixtape is the one that has Houston Old Head on it, Purple Swag on it,
Yeah,
Keep It G on it.
with the Goldie was on there too, wasn't
No,
it? Yeah,
Goldie-
Goldie was on the mixtape.
Goldie was not on the mixtape, nigga. Goldie was on the album.
It wasn't on Long Live ASAP.
It wasn't on the mixtape, bro.
It was. That was his track. That was
The
the track
first
that got
is
him-
you talking about his first mixtape.
the one before he dropped Long Live ASAP. The album.
The mixtape where he has the American flag that's grayed out.
That's the album. That's not the mixtape.
Nigga, no,
That's
it's
the
not.
album. Long Live ASAP with the American flag is looking
Here,
down.
nigga, because I'm not about to argue with you.
That's the
'cause-
album.
No, nigga. No.
I had that album.
ASAP, Rocky, albums or whatever.
Damn, he about to use his own phone to get like moded.
This one, see, Long Live ASAP and Live Long. I told you they're the same fucking thing. They both have the American flag.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about the
No, see, that's why I was saying they all he did was switch the words around.
But
with the-
that's the one that has Goldie on it though.
This one has Goldie, not that one. This one, nigga, we can go probably look at the track list. Look, where do you see Goldie at? There's no Goldie on here. It's the other one.
Damn, I guess because it was a single then, huh? Before the
No,
album
it's
dropped.
on the album.
No,
but
I know.
it's
But,
on,
no, I'm saying before the album dropped, that was a single.
this album, Live Long it's Live Love ASAP. This is his best album mixtape, whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
want to call it.
Yeah, I guess.
Better than the other one. But back to the Tory Lanez topic. I guess I'll throw my 2 cents in there, and I'm more gonna be so focused on this tweet really, which was
Rocky is better than Tory Lanez though.
I'll say old Rocky is not
Tory
this
Lanez-
Rocky. Not
Testing
modern
is
Rocky.
dope. Ace, what about Cozy Tape Rocky?
No, hell no.
Cozy Tape Rocky goes in way more than Tory.
So, do I believe Tory is the best rapper alive? Hell to the no, I don't. Is he a good rapper? Yeah. I honestly, when I read his tweet, I just think he's trying to
Clout chase.
do some more marketing shit. He's trying to kind of he saw how much attention he got from the Lucas thing, and he's basically trying to recreate that same situation.
I don't know what manager or agent told him to do that because that shit dead. That shit
And
died.
and it's crazy that he's still doing it because did you hear the thing he did with Royce?
Oh yeah, and Royce like clapped back at him.
Yeah.
It was like, little boy, you know.
Yeah.
this and that.
Which I thought he would have probably been off this shit since that incident he got into with Royce, but he's kind of back at it.
He probably could beat Royce. Royce is not that. Tight.
What, lyrically?
Royce is not that. Out of
This
Slaughterhouse.
This nigga's crazy.
Out of Slaughterhouse.
This nigga.
Joel
has lost-
Ortiz. Joel Ortiz is better than
This
Royce.
nigga lost his goddamn mind.
Royce
If he
Royce got beefed up because he was with Eminem.
He said Tory Lanez will beat. You're crazy.
I'm telling
Nigga,
you.
you gotta listen to some Royce songs, bro. Royce will
Royce-
slaughter. Royce will rape Tory, and then bring that nigga. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. He'll fuck Tory up though easily. Tory
Not
might
easily. Okay,
easily, bro.
if Royce
will murk
if
Tory.
Royce is that much better than Tory or whatever, as you're saying, I could still think that Tory would be able to put
Keep
up a good
him up?
fight
no,
because Royce is not that great.
fuck, you're tripping.
If you really dissect
after-
dissect a lot of stuff, he's not that. He's tight, but he's
After-
not that great.
After we get off this
Fabulous is better than
podcast,
Royce.
I will show you a song, bro, that will change your mind. Royce will destroy Tory
Royce
easily. He will
Royce,
dog walk Tory
Royce is like a good.
without breaking a sweat.
Royce has good wordplay. I don't know if maybe it's a whole mainstream thing that kind of makes him seem like
Royce isn't even mainstream though.
he was once he got into Slaughterhouse.
Nah, okay.
And then with the
that
Bad
was like
Meets-
a short period
he
of
was
time.
he was in Bad Meets Evil too, right?
Yeah, he was, but Royce has never
wasn't
really.
even-
Royce has never really been mainstream, bro.
Royce has been mainstream ever since he got signed to Shady.
Not compared to what we consider really mainstream.
That's because
though.
he wasn't.
He's more like a he was more like a Joe Budden mainstream.
Joe Budden was super mainstream.
Not really though. He was for that moment with the Pump It Up song, and then
Pump It Up
he
and
was
with the
He had 2 songs, bro. He had 2 songs. Pump It Up, and he had one other song. Royce is they probably are about the same as far as mainstream.
I can't even remember any Royce like singles that stood out like
I'm
that.
saying, yeah, they probably had the same light as far as mainstream
I would like
goes.
Joe Budden more than Royce.
Bro, you crazy.
Joe Budden has bars.
Royce, nigga, bro, you haven't listened to Royce enough, bro.
Because
you haven't listened to
He's
Royce
tight,
enough.
but he
Royce
wasn't
is
like
crazy.
I actually downloaded Joel Ortiz.
I hope people actually see this podcast when we put it up, so they could. Hey, if anybody sees this, comment and tell me who was the best out of Slaughterhouse, out of Royce, Crooked, Joel Ortiz, or Joe Budden. Nigga, I would guarantee you everybody will say Royce.
We're missing one other person.
No, we're not.
There's a 5th person in Slaughterhouse.
No, there's not.
There was a 5th person in Slaughterhouse.
It's Royce, Joe Ortiz, Crooked Eye, and Joe Budden.
There's a 5th person.
No, there's not.
Unless I'm thinking
Do you
about
want me
him.
to pull out maybe
I'm
him?
thinking about him.
Yeah, I'll pull out the Googles again. There's only 4 niggas. But yeah, bro. Yeah, the Royce.
Joel Ortiz.
They're all nice.
Yeah, but
They're
Joel
all
Ortiz,
nice.
Joel Ortiz was the top out of the squad. I would put Joel Ortiz, Joe Budden, Royce, and then Crooked.
That's what you're doing. Okay, I'll put Royce. I'll put Royce, Crooked Eye, Joel, and Joe. Joe's last for me.
Joe's
Not
last.
like Joe. Yeah, Joe's last.
Damn.
Joe's last.
He need to go back and reevaluate his whole life. No,
You need to go listen to Royce, nigga. Royce is crazy, bro. For you to say that Tory was no, nigga. Fuck no. Never.
Who else did Tory beef with? It was Joyner, Royce. Well, I guess he was just calling out everybody. He didn't really say much. Didn't he call out Kendrick?
No, he just said that he was just listing off rappers that he could go toe to toe with, and he just named Kendrick.
Royce. What's his name? Tory is not. Big Sean would murder Tory.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
What's poppin'? Hey, I heard somebody say bye. Are you guys leaving or something?
No.
Oh.
No, they're just trying to look at your list.
Oh, okay.
I always want to open my big surprises.
Maybe later, kiddo. This is Julia. This
hey,
is
nice
my
to meet you.
bro Vic. I think Giselle's right there too. Oh, it's Giselle.
Hey, nice
It's
to meet
Vic. But yeah, I don't. Jordan or what's his name? Tory Lanez.
Tory?
I feel like it's just who else? Soldier Boy's doing that too right
What?
now with the whole like calling a lot of artists out and well, I know he's super just clout chasing and stuff because 6ix9ine's away, but I don't know. I feel like Tory's kind of just I guess he is trying to make up more opportunities.
Hey, Tory Lanez though, I'll give Tory Lanez is
Spunk.
his consistency, his what I want to say. I don't want to say confidence necessarily, but
Overconfidence.
it's more arrogance than anything.
Overconfidence can be arrogant.
Yeah, more arrogance. We'll just say arrogance. His arrogance. Well, that's not a good thing, but I mean, he basically doesn't back down from a fight. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's because he got small man syndrome.
Yeah, maybe you might be right. He's consistent. I'll give him that.
And he lost his hair. No,
But he's a smart dude. I mean, because he was doing this thing the other day that I seen on YouTube to where I'm assuming he was filming it off his live to where he was in the studio, and people were watching him, and he was asking them. He was basically letting people make the song, so they would listen to beats.
Content.
They would listen to beats. He would ask them like, "What beat do you guys want me to rap on?" And they would choose the beat, and they would rap on it all live right there, so they could basically see the process, like the
that's
studio.
tight.
So it was like all open, like he was just basically inviting everybody into his
fan
his
interaction.
recording process and shit.
Oh
So
yeah, I could dig that. That's tight.
I mean, he's good for that. Like he knows how to
Interact.
work himself. Yeah,
In the shower.
Go in the bathroom and change. You can take your shirt off.
but I'll give him that. He's coming out with a Chicks Tape album. I don't know if you ever got into those. I don't know if you ever got into those albums.
I'd have to listen to the last type of mixtape I would listen to like that was like Eric Bellinger.
Well, no, this tape is called the Chicks Tape.
Yeah, but it's gonna be more about like
It's like
love
R&B and
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. Eric Bellinger's like
Wait, I mean those tapes are like like his staples, like his flagships in a way. So,
Mm-hmm.
and this is gonna be his 4th installment. So, like, I'm actually excited to hear that one. Like,
Mm.
well, they're just good. Before that, I didn't care about the Tory Lanez album. I listened to this last one. Because of his interviews. I was watching his interviews. I'm like, I'll give it a listen. You know what I mean? I used to really fuck with Tory Lanez heavy, so I listened to it. And it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was better than his one previously. Before that, I think so.
The album or the Chicks tape?
No, the album he came out with now.
The one with the balloons. The previous one.
Yeah, with the balloons.
It was
yeah.
like smile. Something with smile.
I don't know. I don't know what that shit was called, nigga. I didn't fuck with it. I didn't even listen to it. I don't think.
I streamed it on I got on Apple Music and I checked it out and I was like,
Yeah, no, I don't know, man.
it's hard. To me, I'm really picky when it comes to new artists. Like, because technically the first time I've heard anything Tory Lanez, it was on a G-Eazy song.
You speaking of new artists, are you listening into anybody new right now?
My sister got me into this one chick. Her name is Sims, Little Sims. She's like from the UK. Sound like she's from the UK. A black chick from the UK. She's a dope rapper.
Is she?
Yeah, like it's like
I don't like female rappers.
Hey,
but
she's not like a Nicki or Cardi. She's not like that.
Yeah.
You know, she's like
And when I say I don't like female rappers, I'm not saying like I don't like girls who rap, but I don't ever get into girls. Well, I'm basically just saying the same thing. who rap?
I understand though because
It's like female comedians.
The same content, right?
Well, no, it's like female comedians. Like it's not something I'm drawn to. Like I don't like female comedians.
Tiffany
either.
Haddish.
I don't like female comedians. I don't like female rap. It's just not something a female should do. I mean, even if they're dope. Well, the only one I say was cool is Young Ma. I give it or Young M.A.
Oh, what about
She actually came out with a freestyle recently called I forgot what it was called, but she rapped over the Clips beat, Grinding.
Oh, I remember you were telling me about
That shit's hard.
I forgot to check it out.
You gotta listen to it. That shit's hard.
Can you close that all the way? Because of the shower. I forgot her name. This other chick, she's like a super like stud dyke chick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess a stud because she got long hair still. But damn, what was her name? But she's pretty tight.
Is she?
Dang, do I have my other phone right there? Well, I should look her up right now.
Okay. Or you can look it up on my phone. You want to look it up on mine?
Yeah. Well, hold on. I guess because I have it. I have it album
Okay.
already. It'll be easier for me. She I know I can look up her song Body. That's how.
We'll get into some other topics. So, cause what you want to do? Like an hour today?
I guess it don't matter.
Okay.
It's not.
Let's just burn through these topics real quick. Not burn through them, but we'll go through these topics.
Oh, it's either Sia or Saya. This chick right here.
Oh, that bitch look hella manly.
Yeah, man.
She'll whoop Young M.A.'s ass, nigga.
I don't know.
She might make Young M.A. her bitch.
Yeah, Young M.A. got that. Young M.A. like she got some bulk on her. Oh,
This bitch do too. That bitch got a wide ass neck. Well, let me
she's
see.
skinny.
Maybe I'm looking at it from a bad angle.
She probably did gymnastics. You know, this
Nigga, this bitch look like she fight, nigga.
She's skinny though.
I don't give a fuck. She look like she fight.
Young M.A. look like she's Young M.A. probably she'll hit her with a hook and that's it.
I put money on her if they got in a fight.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
I put my money on it. You got to see her. She little.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
maybe
you
I'm
can't,
seeing a good
you know.
picture, but cause Young M.A. she look kind of she look like she got a little size, but I think she's hella short. She look like a little girl.
Young M.A.
Mhm.
I think Young M.A. is like 5'7".
You think so?
Yeah, she look like a good 5'7".
I don't know, nigga, but
Hey, that'd be something tight to see.
chick
not
fight?
not trying to put the. Oh snap! Did that move?
I don't know. Oh yeah, it might have. Fuck,
Probably when I grabbed my phone, huh?
nigga. That's what I told you to. Whatever, fuck it.
I could just edit it out.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. It's back there, back to where it was.
Yeah.
All right, nigga. I guess we'll move on to the next one. J. Cole's Middle Child, and we kind of already talked about it a little bit off
Yeah.
camera. How do you feel about it?
It was cool. I honestly feel like it was a little overhyped because
Definitely overhyped.
everybody was anticipating, a new Cole track.
And I hate that. And I'm gonna cut you off, but
you good.
I hate when people overhype shit, man. Why can't shit just be called out for what it is?
Yeah, like he's a good artist.
I don't
period.
even think before people were talking about it, the song was even out that long before people were like, oh my god, this is it. My biggest beef with that, not biggest beef, but my biggest thing with that song is the beat. The beat sounds very outdated to me. It sounds like a beat from like 2014 or something.
It seemed like it was like a generic trap beat. Well, like
Generic,
a little grunge
generic
to it.
too, but it just seemed outdated. I'm like, this shit sounds, and even like the recording in itself, it sounded like I don't know if he mixed it or he just recorded it and put it out.
Like he did it
sound
on his tour bus or something.
Yeah, some bullshit. Well, no, nigga, it just or like nigga off the laptop or something, just like talked into the laptop.
Put it in GarageBand.
Yeah, wrapped into the laptop or something.
Real tech high.
I'm gonna get more into it, but I'll let you finish saying what you were saying.
As far as like, okay, so let me ask you this though. As far as like the beat, how do you feel about it being like a beat for J. Cole? Because J. Cole's not really using.
I
trap beats
agree.
like that.
I agree with you. That didn't even sound like a J. Cole beat. That's what you're saying.
I think that's why it seems like it's outdated because if it was like a Playboy Cardi track or something,
I don't think if anybody hopped on that motherfucker would sound. It just sounded old.
Yeah,
it sounded like a throwaway beat.
Maybe
that they were going through. He was like, "I'm gonna hop on this." I don't know.
Nigga went on LimeWire and downloaded it.
I guess, nigga. I don't know.
But I feel like it probably gives that beat. It's a trap beat, but it has that Dreamville feel to it because a lot of Dreamville tracks, if they have like some beat that has like a little more sub, kicks and shit like that, it's still gonna have like a little toned downness with it because it's that's how Dreamville sounds.
You know what went through my mind when I heard that beat? It sounded like Wayne era. Wayne popped in my head when I heard that beat. Cause I think T Minus used to do a lot of, I don't know about a lot, but he did songs for Wayne and Drake and all them, and it kind of had that sound for when they were like in their problem. I'm a fact check that because I don't want to just say anything. But you can keep going.
If T Minus was the one,
I think T Minus was. I'm saying I think T Minus made that beat.
Yeah.
But I think and the reason why I said Wayne popped in my mind is because I think he was doing a lot of beats for Wayne. If I'm not, or people
wasn't it Manny?
People off Young Money in general. I'm talking about when Wayne was in his damn prime, when Wayne was killing shit, when there was nothing but Wayne. I'm talking about like when talking about like when I Want to Fuck Every Girl in the World Wayne was around that Wayne. I feel like
that was pre-Tunchi.
Yeah.
TC.
So let me see. I want to see. Yeah, see, Lil Wayne. Let's see. I see if it'll say how many tracks he produced. You can keep talking, bro. I just want to look this shit up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like with that beat, that beat would be cool for Cole as far as him like doing like a more hard hitting trappy type of sound. Because he's mostly doing stuff that's. I mean, if you go back to the For Your Eyes Only, For Your Eyes Only was super slow and like, I like that album, but it was really slow beats and mostly piano chords and stuff like that, or chords or whatever. I think that's just a taste. It's just a taste of what we're gonna see on Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Damn, T Minus is only 30. I nigga young.
Man, I'm telling you, all these producers, man. I know Metro's supposed to be younger than me. I think Metro's like 22.
No, I think Metro's our age.
Yeah?
He might be like a year younger. He might be like 25.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking about Zaytoven. Zaytoven's
nigga, Zaytoven has got to be in his 30s.
They're young, or even Sunny Digital.
Sunny Digital's our age for sure.
Yeah, that's still tight though. I'm pretty sure he's getting ducats under 30. A lot of them are young. I think Mustard probably like past 30 though.
I think so too. I don't know, nigga. I can't find. I'm not really about to dig. Well, I see. Yeah, like he made She Will. Remember that song She Will by Lil Wayne? It was Lil Wayne and Drake. He made that. He made I'm On One.
Oh, he made all the I'm On One for real?
Yeah, he made The Motto.
Oh yeah.
See, it's a lot of Drake. That time where it was Young Money kind of running shit. That's when T Minus was kind of doing his thing the most. I feel like that was like his prime.
I had thought it was mostly like Boy Wonder and
No, yeah, they all, yeah. Boy Wonder had a huge part in it too. But I'm just talking about T Minus and like where he influenced or his impact on the area. Like that was like when he was doing his shit. He also made that. I don't know if you ever heard the song with ASAP Rocky, Pussy Money Weed. With him and Schoolboy Q. He made that beat too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But what the fuck were we saying? Oh, back to the J. Cole shit. Yeah, I just felt like the song was dated and overhyped, and I really didn't just skim over it. Like I listened to that song back to back at least 15 times. Yeah, I listened to it a lot.
I listened to it 4.
And I just it didn't sit with me. Like it was like an okay song.
It was cool. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, lyrically, it was cool. It wasn't really like no hard hitting lines. I guess I shouldn't expect that from Cole, to be honest. Cole is tight.
Wait, you wouldn't expect what from Cole?
Like hard hitting lines. Same thing with Kendrick. Kendrick don't really be having like hard hitting lines. He'll have some shit that'll stick with you, but he don't have like hard. I don't know. I guess.
Okay, before I even say, what do you mean by hard hitting lines? Like, give me an example of a hard hitting line or somebody who has a hard hitting line. So maybe I can agree with you because I don't right now.
Like, okay, I'll just think of one.
You don't think that line off a lot with J. Cole where he was like, what did he say? He was like, I get on everybody's song and you know what the outcome would be. When he said that didn't like hit hard to you, and I might be saying that wrong. See, but you know that line, like when you first heard it, you didn't like, damn, like
not really, because see, I guess the problem with me is just that I'm a writer listening to songs, so I would expect people to do much better than what they're writing, because that line, when you really dissect that line, it's like, oh
no, it didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, give me your definition of hard hitting, because. Yeah, it didn't mean a lot, or it didn't mean a lot. But when it was said, it was like, damn, like that was my reaction.
I guess because like it's okay. So I'll say this: it's an old line, a Gucci line from We Be Steady Mobbing. When he said okay,
go ahead.
He said
Gucci. This nigga crazy, man.
When he said Tony Braxton sniper rifle make you never breathe again, like that's kind of a hard hitting line versus Cole saying like technically saying the song's gonna be good because I'm on it. That's what.
To me, I put those in the same area because I feel like what you said, he wasn't really. It wasn't like that lyrical.
It wasn't. It was wordplay. That's all. That's all.
And what Cole said wasn't that lyrical, but
Cole's thing was just wordplay.
By what you just told me, I would have that same reaction I had with Cole. Be like, damn, that was like it would like hit hard.
I think it's because it's Cole.
I think the way he said it too, it wasn't even. It was like his confidence, like when he said, "You know what the outcome would be." His delivery, whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
it made it hit hard. I disagree. I feel like Cole, you do expect fucking hard for him to say some hard ass shit. At least I do, nigga.
Yeah,
I do.
I guess I'll take that back in a way to where it's like. I would expect him to say some tight shit, but I wouldn't expect him to like if it was like Sci-Hi and Prince or Big Sean, because I'm a super different listener.
Yeah, I gotta get in your head to understand what the hell you're talking about.
Because when I listen to artists like that are like big and up there, you know, I expect like some super dope shit versus like if I'm gonna listen to like Chief Keef or
because you gotta give me another example, because that Gucci one wasn't the one, because that wasn't. I've heard harder shit from Cole than that.
What if here's a basic one that Sci-Hi said it first, but Big Sean said it after.
Give me some.
So Sci-Hi said he said that girl gave me damn. I called that girl a t-shirt because she gave the whole crew neck. Like that's hard, like that's the type of shit.
But you don't think Cole would say something like that? You don't expect that from Cole?
I'm sure. Well, like lately I don't like I would expect that. That's why I would. Expect
you expect it, but you don't feel like you get it. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like he's not really providing that anymore. It's like because you know he's starting to rap a little faster, you know, and it seems like I guess he doesn't have enough time or enough lines. Or,
I'm pretty sure there was fucking hard shit off. I can't recite everything, but I'm pretty sure there was the same shit you talking about on Forest Hill Drive. Probably not for Who Your Eyes
Only. Like on Fire Squad.
Fire Squad, yeah, nigga. Yeah. That. And then okay, look, cause think about it, nigga. I don't know what Cole you're talking about, cause it went like this. It went Forest Hill Drive, and then it went For Your Eyes Only, which was like we all agree wasn't that good. Yeah. And then it was KOD. That's how the shit went, nigga. There was definitely like some shit on his albums, nigga.
ATM had some hits on. But see,
so I don't know what you're trying to say.
My thing is because I don't know why. I guess I'm being like greedy or I'm expecting too much because I would expect him to.
You
to
want-
be
you
like
want
that
more.
every song.
Oh,
Every song I want him to at least have like 5.
yeah. So
like,
you gotta clarify because in the beginning it made it seem like
he wasn't
he wasn't shit.
capable.
You were
Yeah.
basically saying Cole wasn't shit, and you could say that because there's no PC. You
Yeah.
can say Cole ain't shit,
I love Cole.
but
Cole,
the
Cole's
nigga
tight.
got
I just
Cole to me is if you want to say out of top 5, Cole to me is
number 3.
2.
Number 2.
2.
Who's number 1?
Kendrick. Who's your number 1?
My number 1 is hard.
No, okay, my bad. Let me specify top 1 out of top. Who's your top 1 out of the
our generation.
well, not our generation, but the people everybody expects, which is the Drakes, the Kendricks, the Coles, the
Rockies.
no, not even Rocky.
Rocky
it's,
was up there,
it's probably Big Sean, Kendrick, Cole, Drake, and I don't know who the last one would be. But it's all
Joey.
But when we talk about the greats currently, it's always the same people. It's always I know your top 5 is gonna be different. That's not what I'm saying. But when the conversation comes up, it's always Kendrick, it's always Cole, it's always Drake.
I don't know why they put Drake
and
up
Kanye.
there,
I guess he would be in there, but that's why I'm not necessarily saying your top 5 because I know it's gonna be way different.
Like a general one.
Yeah,
But the general one, I don't know why they put Drake in there. Drake is cool, but it's just they put him in there because of his numbers. Because that boy do numbers. But
Drake at this point, I don't think Drake doesn't rap like I feel like Drake really can.
No, he doesn't rap like he used to. Like back in the
Duppy nigga, that was a display of that kind of reminded you that nigga can rap because that nigga rapped in Duppy, bro.
He even just did a freestyle over I forgot what beat it was, but it was they did a comparison off of J. Cole's verse and Drake's verse, and Drake's verse actually went harder than Cole's verse. It was something recent. But I forgot what the beat was. It was an old song, like an old song.
Drake can rap. He just doesn't do it.
I don't know why. Like
I think he's more concerned about his legacy and numbers and staying number 1. I think that's what he's concerned about. He's not concerned about. I mean, I'm not saying he's not concerned, but he's more focused on that.
Because it's kind of hard sometimes. I know for a fact. I know for sure that he's not working with Quentin anymore. But
hell no.
But then that verse he just did like a day ago, that shit was tight. And it's like that makes people think, huh?
What verse you talking about?
I got my phone right here, man.
I can listen to it later, nigga.
Because I know. Oh, you got your Instagram on?
Oh, did we put it on his
I seen it on Instagram.
You put it on his Instagram?
Nah, I don't follow him.
But
just like type in like Drake and J. Cole or something, and this shit pop up.
What are they doing a song together or something?
No, it was. Excuse me. It was. I don't know if it's a song with both of them in it, but they both did a freestyle.
I don't even care like that. But all right, yeah. Going back to your top 5 out of the people that are always talked about, not your top 5 is gonna be way different. I already know. So out of, I guess, actually no, just do your top 5. Just do your top 5. Your own custom top 5.
My top 5 is complicated, but I will put. Okay, so is it a top 5 based on lyrical content or based on like hard shit or what? And I am gonna put people from this era. I mean,
I think when you put it, definitely lyrical is top. Lyrical, then probably everything else comes after.
Lyrically, at the top, I would put Sci-Hi to Prince.
Out of
everybody,
and I can't disagree with you because I don't listen to Sci-Hi.
No,
so
Kendrick is.
I've listened to a song, but I don't listen to him like that.
Kendrick is dope. I'm not gonna lie. I have every Kendrick album.
Mm-hmm.
J. Cole, I have every J. Cole album. They're just up there, so they're automatically gonna get 1 and 2. But lyrically, like if they were all in the same room with the same status, I would say Sci-Hi would overcome both of them. It's just Sci-Hi didn't really have much backing at all. No matter even though he was in good music, he was like left behind.
Oh dang, I hate bringing shit up because I feel like then we go into like other tangents. Like it's easy to get caught up in tangents, what I don't want to do. But recently, Joe Budden. No, Sci-Hi called out Joe Budden to rap. So who do you think will win between them two?
Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi will
win. Joe Budden.
Because Joe Budden, nigga, swears up and down that he'll murk Sci-Hi with ease.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Joe Budden fan, but I know Sci-Hi would.
Think so?
Yeah.
They even said to put money up, but you might be right because it sounded like from what I heard Joe saying is he kind of sounded like he was coming up with an excuse not to rap because Sci-Hi told him to put money up. I forget how much. I want to say like
Like a good 100K or something.
something like that, like 100K. And Joe's thing was like, I'll put up 100K, but I want you to put up 100K of your own money. He said Sahai doesn't have 100K of his own money. He'll be getting it from somewhere else.
Sahai don't be having money like that. It sucks.
But
man.
that's not a good excuse not to rap, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He so long as he can get the 100K, it doesn't. Why does it have to be his money? That's trash. That's a trash ass excuse.
Because you know he gonna lose that 100K.
He might. I don't know though.
Amazing. Sahai's amazing. After Sahai, I would put.
I don't think it's gonna happen though. But yeah.
Hell nah. Joe Budden is like he's really content with what he's doing right now.
He's good. I love his show, man.
Yeah, I need to really get more into it. I know they had it on Facebook for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I had.
Well, they have it on YouTube.
They have YouTube now. Okay.
They've been had it on YouTube, but go ahead, continue with you.
I would put. Man, could I put some old heads in there? Like, I'm not talking about like 90s.
No.
I'm talking about people that he's still active though. Nah.
Okay, how back are you talking about? Who you talking about?
Fabulous.
Okay, yeah, we could.
I can put Fabulous.
We could do all that. Yeah.
Okay, I would do Fabulous second.
Okay.
And then I would do Big Sean third,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kendrick, then Cole. That's my 5.
Okay. You pulling from like crazy spots. I don't.
Yeah.
I really want to understand your thinking process of how you think of shit. And it's weird because we got such different tastes in music. I don't ever listen to the shit this nigga listens to. So I don't really know if what he's saying is accurate or not because I don't listen to it, and I'm not gonna say it's not because I don't listen to it.
If I were to if I can't put Fabulous in it, I would have Sahai, Big Sean, Kendrick. No. Big Sean, Joey, Badass, then Kendrick, then Cole.
Okay.
It's just Kendrick and Cole. They're way more impactful. That's what it is. Like as far as impactful artists, shit, I would have Kendrick and J. Cole 1 and 2.
This is my right now. I have a forever changing top 5. My top 5 is never set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, my top 5 is Kendrick, Cole, Jid Boss, and who else? I don't know. I don't know who's gonna fill that 5th slot. I'm trying to think.
I can give you somebody.
Who?
Belly.
Who?
Belly.
Belly?
Belly.
The nigga who did the song with Nip?
I don't
Double
know.
Up?
Oh, he was the one that sung the hook.
Yeah.
Oh, the 5, 4, 3, 2.
That Belly?
Yeah.
Hey, Belly is underrated.
Belly is so
He is good.
I have to have him on 5. I need to have him on my top 5.
I'll give you that, but I'm not putting him in my top 5. I'm not doing that. I don't know who's taking my number 5 spot, but it's not Belly,
It
nigga.
has to be Belly. Belly is fucking.
Belly's cool, nigga. Hey, this is something we can agree on. Belly is underrated, and
Belly is
I give him his credit, but he's not in my top 5 slot.
I gotta check Belly out. If you guys haven't been listening,
I'll just throw Big Sean in there for the sake of just filling that slot. I don't know. He'll definitely get taken out probably, but he's just filling up my number 5 slot right now because I don't know who to put in there. There is too, so that's also why I don't want to sit here and think all day. I could be thinking all day. You know what I mean?
I'll trade Joey for Belly.
And then, like I said, my shit is forever changing. It's not set in stone.
Mine too.
So it could be something different next week.
Big Sean jumps around sometimes too. So
yeah. So I feel bad for Big Sean. I think we talked about this on their first test run podcast about his
test one part 1.
Yeah. About Big Sean's status in the game. About how he's not where he should be. Yeah.
I think he's just keeping it low key.
But I know he wants, because he's always been talking about, I know he wants to be placed higher on the totem pole than he is. And he's just not. He's not where he wants to be. And I don't think he is where he should be either.
I think it's because he refuses to do certain things to get up
well,
there.
Cole too. But he's up there.
Cole's up there because he already kind of had his whole phase of being in the media a lot because, you know, the whole
not
thing.
Really?
Remember when he hates Jay-Z? Remember how he not hates, but like,
isn't he not still signed?
He's still signed to Rock Nation, but
I feel like if he hated him that much, he would find a way to get out there, motherfucker.
Hey, when them contracts are locked in, and
because he definitely got enough money now, nigga. Cole got bread.
Yeah,
so I'm sure he can get out that damn contract.
If he wanted to stay relevant, I think Rock Nation would still be the best. I mean, because even Big Sean is in Rock Nation now.
Cole's built up his name enough to where he does not need Rockefeller no more. He does not need a Jay-Z anything related.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it as far as getting him up there with his name. But for him to help his squad out, he's gonna need that. As sucky as it sounds, but sometimes you need them white folks to get where you want to go.
Yeah. So I don't know. My shit's changing, like I said. We're also talking about this recently about getting back into social media, and
It's
we
hard.
both been kind of active. Me especially more than ever, because I was never on social media. I was
Hell
never
nah.
posting shit. I was like, fuck social media. And then I had an epiphany recently where I was like, okay, well, my way isn't working.
Gotta
So
use that hoe.
I got to get back on it. So I guess what we want to talk about is like what's your experience been so far being back on it. How do you feel about it? Do you still feel the same way about it, or like just give me your perspective on it?
With social media, and it's funny too because when I get on it, I immediately get irritated by my friends and family's posts. Because I have a lot of arrogant family and friends, and sometimes they post up stupid shit, and it's kind of like
Give examples.
like if somebody's being like extremely ratchet about something or being really ignorant about something, like say I have a friend that's like a white friend or a Mexican friend or even like a black friend that wants to talk shit about black issues or something like that, like say if somebody
So this sounds very personal. So can you talk about this actual scenario?
say
Like, what did you get online and see that irritated you?
it's just I guess I'm gonna generalize it because it's a lot of stuff. Like say
Okay.
if somebody is somebody just got like shot by a police officer, like 11-year-old girl or something got shot by a police officer, and then it would be like some white friends or whatever be like, oh well, what was she doing? It's like what the hell does that
Yeah.
justify? Like that's gonna justify her getting shot? So
Hey, I want to get into like a serious convo, because of what you said, but I'll let you finish. About this is about white people, and I'm not racist, but I have to say this.
yeah, no PC. We're not racist because we don't feel like our race is above anybody else's. It's just some shit need to be said.
Yeah, I feel like this has to be said, but go ahead.
But other stuff like okay, my family, whatever, like man, OPC, man. So I'm gonna just use like names, like random names. So we got Joe over here. He likes the Kansas City Chiefs, but then he had a falling out with Melissa. So Melissa's mom is being ratchet about it, and she's like she don't even watch football like that, but she was talking shit about the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all will know who I'm talking about because I said the football team, but she's prolonging the beef with it, and it's like it's not even that serious. This shit's been happening since Christmas. It's like let it go. So stuff like that, it's like damn, because when you feel like this person can be much better than that. So but you can't tell them shit, so you just get offline. So shit like that is why I would get irritated by being on social network because it's the same stuff. People, even though we're in a new year, people still being on the same bullshit they were a year ago or 2 years ago.
I was gonna say, why do you even engage in that? Like, why don't you just?
Because like I guess it's a curse with me. I try to better people. I try to big up people and let people know what's wrong. I'm only 26, so it's not like I'm I've been on this planet for 50 years and I know what's cracking. It's just I see potential. I see a better potential in anybody, and I always try to let anybody know. Even people I don't know, people that don't fuck with me, people that have done me wrong, I still tell them like, hey, this is blah blah blah, this is and that. So I guess it's kind of a curse because like I'm not gonna really help them that much because they're not gonna take that advice.
Mm-hmm.
But the things that help me with social media is my marketing. Like being able to like market my clothing line, which is Indiff Apparel. If y'all haven't seen that before, I'm actually wearing an Indiff Apparel hat. When I was doing music stuff or just looking at memes, because like I'm a funny ass dude. I like comedy shit. Some of my humor be dark, but that's the type of shit that really puts a smile on my face and what kind of lets me kind of ease up on not being on social media. So I know that was a whole story, but shit.
So that was like really your only beef with it. That's why you weren't on there before.
Just because I can get really political, but not to where in a sense like I actually support a certain specific party. It's just like I'm really moral, but then I could be really logical at the same time. I don't fuck with Trump. I didn't fuck with Obama. It's just I know what's right, what sounds right, and what's wrong. It's just, and
I'm
sometimes
just
I
trying to
can't
get
tell
a
nobody that.
general idea of why you weren't fucking with social media before, and it's just the shit you see, pretty much. summed up?
Technically, I can put it brief like this. There's a lot of stupid people that I have on my friends list.
So it's your friends that kept you off of it. Like the shit you see from your friends is what kept you off of it.
I wouldn't say my friends, just people that added
Or
me,
or
people,
whatever.
just associates.
Okay.
You know,
Well, unfollow them niggas.
shit. I need followers, man.
Well, I'm saying you can unfollow them. They don't need to know that you unfollow them. They can still be following you.
Yeah, but sometimes like when you're trying to do some marketing shit, one of the strategies I use is like keeping them close,
Oh, okay.
you know, and trying to interact with the shit they got, like the good shit they got going on. I'll interact with that. So, you know, I know it kind of sounds like I'm using them.
Brings attention.
It kind of sounds like I'm using them, but you know, I'm cool if you cool type shit. You know, it's like if you got some good shit that you're doing, if you want me to share something, cool. You know, but as soon as I know that when I feel like they're not supporting me or, you know, about what I'm about, I get rid of them. You know,
Dang, you don't think that's a little fucked up?
I don't, man. Honestly, I got rid of family members. I unfollow like, you know, people that were my homies. You know, if you're not doing shit that's we're all on the same like same wavelength.
Wait, no, I
then
think you
can't
need to
fuck with it.
explain it better what you said because it sounded like you said if you're not fucking with me, I'm not fucking with you.
Not
And if
to-
that's what you mean, that's cool. This is no PC, nigga. But I don't think that's what you meant.
Not in a sense to where it's like I don't expect people to really be on my shit like, hey, support the bro, all this and that. But it can be as far as like my cultural things that I agree with, moral things, just pretty much being a good person, and then, you know, knowing the difference between like right and wrong type shit. Because I'll see somebody will post something like, like it could be like black people putting down their own people, like man, I'm glad my hair ain't that type of texture, cause that's some ghetto shit. Like, how is it ghetto that we have different hair textures, bro? Like maybe you just a bitch that don't know how to fucking take care of your shit. You just a dirty ass nigga. So it's like, I feel like, you know, when it's something like that, when I especially seeing people put down their own people, it's like, you a piece of trash. You don't need to be on my shit. I don't need to see your shit. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
So that's just the type of shit that I
So
do.
that should be for social media. Okay, I get it. Yeah, because you weren't being clear about it. So
No.
that's why I was trying to help you. I was trying to guide you.
I kind of bounce around. And
Yeah,
shit.
so it kind of makes it. You just don't want to. You just don't fuck with the bullshit that you see.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm a
much.
negative person, but then I can be really positive, like in a cordial way, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if I should get my take on it or go back to that topic I wanted to talk about. I guess I'll stay on the topic of social media, then I'll address this after the fact. So my thing with social media is the reason why I wasn't on it, I guess, was because I'm just not for the bullshit. I just feel like everybody is on there just to try to get attention from other people, which I get, you know, especially if you got a brand and you're trying to get exposure. But it's just like the limits that people take it to try to get this shit out there. It's just like some shit I'm not for. It's like I'm all about having integrity and having standards and principles, and I just feel like a lot of people these days don't have that, and they're just willing to do anything, sell their soul, put out whatever the fuck they got to do to get to where they go. And I'm just not for that shit, and I hate seeing that.
Yeah.
That's kind of the bullshit I hate seeing. So it's just like I don't want to see it, and so by me not seeing it, I'm not on that motherfucker. That's how I don't see it. Another issue I had, I'm not gonna lie, is before I had to kind of figure out a system for me to be on it and be sane in a way, because I am human, and we kind of get caught up in that loop of other people's lives and seeing, you know, what people put out and kind of reflecting on your life and seeing that, you know, you're not where you want to be, or, you know, you kind of getting your feelings a little bit about shit like that.
Yeah.
Kind of hating a little bit, like if you want to keep it all the way. I've never been a hater. I don't want to say hating, but you kind of do feel some type of way. I have in certain situations. I'm just being honest. Like I don't really care.
Wait, about what though? Hating about what though?
For that purpose, like you know, seeing somebody else where it appears to be successful,
Oh,
and me not being, you know what I mean, or
Like
me
you-
not being in a position I want to be in.
but it's not to where like you hate it to where it's like, oh, like
No, I'm not gonna sit there and dwell on it.
like you like not jealous type shit. It's
not
just
jealous, but I kind of feel some type of way. Not towards them necessarily, more towards me.
because you feel like as far as like your talents and stuff, you should be.
Well,
in
that part
spot.
too.
Yeah.
That part too. Yeah,
I get like that sometimes.
that part too. I guess
I see people that don't deserve shit, and I'm like, man, like I'm fucking way better than that nigga.
Yeah, that part. I don't want to say so much that I don't get like that, but I just like, I'm like, dang, like I should. Well, I guess it is like that, because I'll be thinking to myself like, damn, I should be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, whatever. That's kind of been my beef, but I mean, like I said, I had to find a way to manage it myself so I don't get in those kind of moods, because I don't ever want to feel that way. So I basically just I do how I treat social media like I treat my real life. I just stick to myself, only worry about myself and what I'm doing. You know, obviously, if I see some shit that catches my attention, I'm gonna give some attention to it, especially if it's good shit. But for the most part, everything I see on there is bullshit, so I don't pay attention to it. I just post the shit that I want to post that makes me happy, that's organic and authentic to me, that's in line with what I do, and keep it pushing. I don't really browse and surf social media. You know, I might see a couple things on my feed and, you know, look into it a little bit, but I don't get lost in it like that. That's how you kind of like
That's how
go
you get
crazy a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be getting pissed, man. I jump in the comments and I'll weigh in on
Yeah, see,
something.
I'll probably do that too, but see,
Yeah.
I that's why I don't look at it, because I don't want to put my I don't want to
put all your
I don't want to shift my energy into that.
because you will, man.
So I don't. I shy away from it. I just mind my business, and I don't focus on what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? What everybody else might be doing might not be what they're actually doing. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I'm really doing, and it's making me happy. Like it's actually cool. I actually was so against social media before. Now I do it in a way to where it's cool to me. Like it's fun in a way.
Yeah.
I like it.
What was the other thing you were gonna mention about?
Oh, the white people thing. What did you say about white people? Oh, when he was saying white people commenting on black issue. Look, this is how I really feel about, and I feel like this about all other races that are non-black. To be honest with you, I feel like a lot of other races are like I really like to only stick to my people, because I feel like other races always have like a low key racist side to them. I don't care.
Very ignorant.
You can call it ignorant. I'm gonna call it. There's like
Prejudice.
a prejudice, racist, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It like bone in their body, regardless of how cool they may seem to niggas, how many nigga friends they got. There's a part of them deep down inside, and it might not be even their fault. It might be like the program in the society to where. Because you see it like that. You probably, before you saw that, you probably didn't know that person was like that. But you see it in certain situations, like when it comes to black issues, or you be like, oh, this is how you really feel about this. You know what I mean? You're not really for it. Like it's you're only down when it's convenient for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it comes down to our issues, you're not really for it. And I don't expect people to, but it's like I'm not really down for non-black people to be around me anymore, because I don't feel like in the end of the day they're really for us. You know what I mean? They like to enjoy our content and our presence and our culture and what we have to offer, but when it comes really down to it, they're not really for us. I don't and I'm saying I don't dislike white people or whoever. I don't dislike anybody, but it's just like I don't trust non-black people, like for real, like 100%. I just don't. I feel like they all kind of have like a hidden prejudice, racist side, whatever you want to call it, at the end of the day. And I'm sure there's exceptions out there. I'm sure there's people who are really not, but I feel like the majority are.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I guess I can weigh in on that too, because I mean,
because my bad. I've seen it before. I've had friends in the past who weren't black, and you know everything seemed cool, but when an issue came up to where it was like some racial thing, you kind of see a different side of them. Like, oh, that's how you really think, and you can kind of see like, oh, okay, well, this nigga thinks
that way. And
that way, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a little funny.
That shit sucks, man. Because I guess I still have like, you know, some cool friends that are like non-black, but
I do too. But we're not ever gonna be tight like that.
Yeah, it's hard. I kind of strayed away. From
you've told me stories actually in the past. I remember that about incidents you had with your non-black friends.
Yeah, like they're super, like they could be super ignorant about things, and it's kind of like, dude, like y'all need to ease up. Like I had shit. There's still a few people around me, like even at work, that they're not black, but they say nigga, and it's kind of like, oh, like,
yeah.
I cringe every single time they say that shit, because it's like, I know for a fact that unless you were adopted to a black family, or you for sure had just black siblings or black cousins, and that's all you were around, I kind of understand that. Yeah, that's just how you grew up when you were, say, if you were like from 2 years old and up. That's not an excuse
to me. That's just me though.
Two and up. Like if they were just like the only like non-black person in the family, then yeah, like say like it was a homie that had that the kid's parents died and they took the kid after, like, you know, when they were 2 years old.
Okay, yeah, but that's rarely that's rarely the case.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't see why, if you grew up in a Mexican hood, I don't see why they would be saying nigga. Why don't they use they essay? nuts.
If we get the audio, we can